I'm going to show you today how you can take a losing product and turn it into a lot of money. And the way we're going to do this is by using angles. So if you guys don't know what angles is, it's like, oh, the best example I can actually show you, if we go to this Nomas brand, these guys are selling this period cramping device. I'm sure you have seen it everywhere, where this period cramping device, everybody was selling this at one point, but the one thing these guys did differently is they also market this towards bloating. As you guys can see, the product page is pretty much the exact same. It's just a different marketing angle, which is bloating. If we go back, they're also doing this for back pain. So I want to show you today exactly how you can find these angles for your specific product. That way you can market it in so many different ways that your chances of making it into a winning product are extremely high. And the reason why this works is, one, let's just say in this case right here, let's just say everybody's marketing this towards period cramps, right? So if you market this towards something a little different, so in this case, let's just say in this case, nobody has marketed this towards back pain. So now you can do back pain here. And so now you're hitting a completely brand new audience here, which Facebook has never seen and nobody on the market has seen, to the point where you're going to stand out because nobody has ever done this. So again, you can do bloating, like that. There's a ton of different ways you can market this, right? But the very simple truth is majority of products have like 20-30 different marketing angles if you do your market research right. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do this, and I do majority of this with AI. So if we come to my Claude here, and let me just open a new page here. Let's just go to chat. So I'm going to show you on one of my brands what I did here, right? So I went and gathered a ton of Reddit threads, and like very simply, this is for a filter shower head that I was filming before this. But what I did is I pretty much just went to filter shower head and then Reddit. And so what I did from here is I just went and opened all of these up. As you guys can see, every single one was open, and I believe I did this for like 10 pages. So here are two that I skipped, but like you get the point. So what I did is I opened all of these up. Then I have this extension called a Reddit comment scraper. And what I did is just I pretty much scraped all the comments and downloaded all of them. And so I did this for like, I believe like 100 Reddit threads. As you guys can see here, I posted all of it in here. So now that this project has so much context of what or why people buy my product, what is the problem with my product and everything. Now what I did is I have this prompt down below, which I'm going to link down below, but right here, what I did is I gave it this prompt, right? And very simply, the job of this prompt is pretty much to just find marketing angles. And yeah, I'm going to leave this prompt down below so you guys can use this prompt and find a winning product for yourself, or a winning angle, more like a winning angle, not a winning product. But well, what it did is, like, if we close this up now, so now it did all of the research. Now we can see why are people buying this. So in this case, we can see a lot of people are buying this because, one, they're losing hair or hair loss slash shedding. So they think that their water or whatever the case is, like they think the water or the shower filter head they're using is causing them to lose hair. So the other one is skin dryness and hair texture slash damage. So what I did now from here is I got all of these, like, right, like with low water pressure, sometimes it's just going to throw one in, and we have no idea why it does it. But at the end of the day, now that we can see here, it's giving us all of these problems, and it's giving us the percentage of people, right? So we can clearly see the biggest problem that this product is solving here is hair loss slash shedding. then we have dryness, then we have hair texture, then we have rashes, we have skin breakouts, we have low water pressure, which I don't get why that one's in there. Then we have body slash hair, then we have scalp issues, right? So what I did from here is obviously you want to go and do your research on what are all your competitors doing. And so if we just go to Facebook ad library here, I'm going to show you exactly why I chose. Like I already did this, but now I'm going to show you exactly why I chose a certain angle compared to a different one, right? So in this case, I went with the scalp issues. And if we come back here, we can see scalp issues is not a big thing. It's only 6% of the people are having scalp issues. But the reason why I chose that is if we come back here and we pretty much just, obviously you're always going to do United States here, go all ads. And so if I just put in filter shower head, it's going to pull up all of my competitors. So once I've just let's just say I'm going to hit shop now on this one, and we're just going to go through some of these and you'll see exactly what I mean by why I chose scalp instead of hair loss or all of these other marketing angles that are much bigger and have a way bigger audience. So let's take this one as an example, right? We can instantly see that these guys are going for the hair loss angle, which, okay, that's great. Let's just go, okay, your water, okay, so we can see that they're showing it very visually, where it's like it's so nasty and you need this water filter because it's making you lose your hair. So if we just come to their product page here, and we can see from here is, if we look at this, okay, let's get rid of this here. It says reduce hair loss, healthier skin. We can see that these guys are kind of marketing towards everything. So now that we know that these guys are just going after the hair loss, reduce hair loss, healthier skin, let's go look at these other people and see what they're selling it for. So these guys are going for the healthier skin and hair. Again, everybody in this market is pretty much going for, okay, we got damaged skin, hair damage, and scalp issues. So we can see that these guys are specifically going for scalp issues, which, like, in theory isn't a big issue because like their main thing is healthier skin and hair, right? But so nobody has specifically made a product page that is just targeting hair loss. So these guys again are doing hair, our skin and hair. Let's go to these guys. So obviously healthier hair is asking us what we're going for. So let's just hit shop now here. And so if we come down here, so here it's time. Okay, so we have protect your skin, protect your hair, improve your showers, and save money and time. Okay, that doesn't matter. But what we can see here, it's like protect your skin, protect your hair. So everybody in this market is pretty much going for the top ones. So right, so obviously the hair loss and the skin dryness slash tightness, that's what everybody in this market is going for, right? Hair texture. I did some more research and there's a lot of people that doing hair texture slash damage as well. So what we can see is like these top couple of angles are just getting dominated. So for us to come into these angles and try to compete with these guys, the chances of us being successful are very, very low because everybody's already doing this. So what I did is I just went into this research a bit more, right? And so what I did is I kind of asked a question. So I was like, okay, I'm curious to see, like, obviously I made it redo it just to make sure that it's correct. So in this case, I went to and I asked it, okay, I want you to go do deeper market research. Let me see if I can find it here. Right here. So, well, once we had this over here, let me just scroll up. quickly. Okay, so again, it gave us all the market research here. So that then I gave it the next prompt, which I'll also leave down below. If you guys want to use it, you guys can. But well, what I did is like, okay, now I want you to do some deeper market research on this specific angle, right? Like in this specific angle, we want to see, why are people buying this? What are the problems that they're having that specifically is going to help them with scalp issues, right? Because that's the one we were going with, scalp issues. So what it did is like it pretty much asked me questions: which angle are we going for? So I just said number one because it was scalp was number one. Then I just said yes right here for here specifically. It asked me for the avatar, which I hadn't even given this anything. This is all AI at this point. So then it gave me this whole long list of reasons why people are buying this. And what I found is postpartum women were really struggling with this specific issue. So so what I ended up doing from here is like, I was like, okay, that's interesting. I've never seen anybody market this to postpartum women. So what I did is like, okay, I really liked it. I went deeper into this, and then what I found is women that have just given birth, so postpartum, usually have very itchy scalps. So what one thing that we decided to do on this specific brand is we decided to go, instead of just marketing it like everybody else would, like these guys over here, hair loss. Again, hair loss, healthier hair, or these guys, protect your hair and protect your skin, right? We went after the postpartum women, right? So one thing we found is nobody's marketing this to postpartum women, so that's what we ended up doing. So that's how we ended up being able to kind of dominate the space for the postpartum women, is because, and this is just an example, I'm not showing you my exact product, but that's how I would personally take this product, right? Because now that we know everybody's marketing it towards damaged hair, hair loss, all of these things, we kind of want to make our own market, which we did, which were postpartum women with had scalp issues. And so what ended up happening is we were able to make that product work very well, very quickly, because nobody was dominating in that specific angle. But yeah, like that's kind of how I come up with angles. Like, right, again, I'm gonna leave the prompts down below so you guys can do this for yourself. But yeah, that's how I dominate every single product that I test, even though it's a quote unquote saturated product or a losing product to 95% of people. It's just I marketed mine a bit different, to the point where now people are just curious. They were like, oh, wow, that's interesting. I've never seen it marketed towards that angle. So now if a mom that comes to my specific store, they can see, oh, I have a very itchy scalp. They know it's because of postpartum. They'll be like, oh, wow, this is the exact shower head that I need. But yeah, that's it. Please like and comment. Please comment what the video you would like to see next. But yeah, that's how I do market, or pretty much angle research. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. Peace.